I brought you guys up here for a reason. There's so many of you and I disturbed your class. So I got to ask now. So who knows what this is? What's that? What is that? Well, okay, I mean, there's probably some few flowers in there, but anybody know what this is? Yes, it's basil. Very good. All right. So, do you know why we have the cross in church? You know why we have the cross in church? Why do we have the cross in church? Because what? A big parade, okay. But it wasn't but who was, well, it was a sad parade. So, who was on this cross? Very good. Very good. All right. So Jesus was on this cross. So that doesn't make it look like a very good thing. Because would you want to be on this cross hanging up? No. But every Easter, every Pascha, you see Jesus back there, he's on the cross. But do you see Jesus on this cross? Do you see Jesus on that cross? So where is Jesus if he ain't on this cross? Where is he? Parthena? Where is he? If he's not on this cross, where is he? In heaven. Very good. He is in heaven. So with this cross now, it was something that was very bad. And now with Jesus in heaven, it's something very... It's something very, very good. And so he saves us through the cross. So that's the cross. Now, why do we have this? What's this all about? Why do we have basil, as Vasily said? Why do we have this? Here, smell that. Does that smell nice? Smell that. Here, smell that. Here, smell that. All right, here. All right. Does that smell good? I don't know. Smell it. See what you think. All right. So why do we have this? Not too many people know why we got this. Because many years after Jesus went up into heaven, the cross that he was on was made of what? Wood. It was made of wood. And when you bury wood in the ground, what happens to it? It rots, right? Okay. And so they were many years later, they were looking for the cross. And they found a place where there were 3 crosses buried. So if you remember your Pascha story, your Easter story, right? There was Jesus on the cross. And then on the right and the left, there was who? 2 robbers. Man, you guys are good. All right. There were 2 robbers. All right. So there were 3 crosses all together. So it was Constantina and Eleni, actually it was Eleni, St. Helen, that went looking for the original cross. And when she came to that place, there were 3 crosses. They were all, like you said, what did you say that happens to wood? They were all rotted. So she didn't know which one it was. So how did she decide which was the true and proper cross? It was this one. That's right. Okay, it was the one in the middle. All right. Okay. But she found that there was this basilico, there was this basil that was growing in the one area where the true cross was, and that was her sign that she had found the true cross. So we remember that today. So we put basilico and we put the cross together, so when we have this feast. But what does Vasilios mean? It means king, okay? And who's the king? Who's the king? Did you say you? Jesus is the king. So now we've got the Vasilico that Helen found, and so we name it after what? After Jesus, who is the king. And so many hundreds of years later, we do the same thing here in church so that we can remember that the cross that was a terrible thing is now a very good and powerful thing from what Jesus did. And we have the basil to remember the finding of the cross and how lovely and beautiful it all smells. Ah, okay.